Pwede ikaw na first.
It's time.
Yeah, coffee from the pantry. Just mention my name. They will assist you. Or Paul's name.
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me go!
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me. That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people in need.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down and stay where you are. Please hold him still.
Sure. Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just... it's okay. I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry. They've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stench of blood lingering through the rain. But things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds.
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared to them.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such a short time. Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care.
Thank you.
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above.
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect.
Oh, great.
I see my way clear.
I will be there.
I see my way clear. I see my way clear. I see my way clear.
I will be...
I see my way. I see my way clear. It's time.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it. Ewa, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Matt.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
What are you doing? Oh, please. It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament. While tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of tacitite as an energy source. As a result, primitive products combining old and the hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid growth of tacitite weapons, these crude explosives were eventually phased out in favour of more advanced weaponry. Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit discord outbreaks, we've had to prioritise bringing in the essentials. We'll get back to importing more of these after General Jian makes his triumphant return. Currently, there's only one waterway open, from Port Gunchao in the south of the city. Now, the rear guards would regularly go there to escort goods. What more do I know? The military rarely buys this fruit for rations due to its short shelf life. Plus, it looks too much like a grenade, and that could cause some issues. It's time.
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go find Mr. Zhang Ye to let him know he is safe. I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the Mangosteen have you thought of something?
I think.
So, Madam Magistrate wants to tell us about General Tian. We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already smell the iron in the air.
Isa, parang nabasa or napanood ko na isa to sa mga ano parang S tier na character. Kaso, yun, hintayin natin siyang umano ulit. Makasama sa pool. Wala siya sa ano. Sa mapupul niya yun. Kaya nga, ako nasimulan ko to pero kasi nga di kaya ng laptop. Sana nga tinuloy natin kahit sa phone.
Tell truth with the sun. Fear no more.
Don't you worry.
Bide the time. Break! Tell truth. Wind Rider. Tell truth with the side. Unstoppable. Settled. Take it. Wind Rider. Bide the time. Tell truth. Wind Rider. Fear no more. Settled. Tell truth from facade. Unstoppable.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried. You just...
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord.
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of the front lines are not far from here. General Tien must be there, fighting alongside our soldiers to keep the tacit discords away. It doesn't seem like a coincidence. We arrived near the battlefield
Monthly subs na tayo, pre.
was leading an attack. Your vision. The battle itself is a clear sign of an anomaly. The streams from the Norfolk Barrens feel more suffocating. Rover, something on that battlefield must be connected to you. But I didn't hear anything. Or said... Rover?
According to Baja, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
Buti nga dito nagsasalita yung main character sa Genshin parang
That is
Napakabihira.
Teacher Village in the Central Plains.
Pag yung ano nila, scene na nila, hindi na ano eh. Subtitle na lang.
Myself reflect on my goal. Rover, perhaps.
Going against wind. Listen up. Grow for me. Photosynthesis. Bask in the sunlight. Luminous energy. Huh? Ha!
Hindi ko ba perfect? Okay.
Exterminate. Strike. Sever. Sever. Exterminate. Misery follows.
Unleash the fangs. It's time. I sense your weakness. The hour is upon us. One with the sounds.
Speeding up. Speeding up. Hey! Storm, hear my command! Think you can catch up? Sucks to be you. I'll fire it up. I'll fire it up.
I'll handle your commission. Alone.
Extinguish. Cycle of corruption. Like frigid death. A change of perception. Shackles be gone. Endless reverberation.
Hi, thank you for the follow. Just Cal. I think you added me. You added me in the game. Is this you? Ah, level 57. Let's check for info.
Fate has
Oh,
led
you
you
have
to
Carlota. Nice. Hopefully we can play together.
It's time.
Yay, thanks. And when we are ready, then they co-op together. My friends and I are just started yesterday. Wow, nice to hear that. Yeah, we need that. We need the help. How long have you been playing this game?
Burn to ashes!
Ah, okay. You're Filipino? Kabayan pala eh. Harap mo pa ako mag-English. Ayan, you can also follow the Doc Pisot. Is my friend. Both of us just started yesterday. We need your help. You can also add him. Yeah, and when the time comes, ask namin help mo. Okay, I see. I'm a little bit familiar now with the mechanics kasi I'm also playing before Genshin. So, aral na lang ng ibang stuff na wala sa Genshin. Okay. Yeah, actually I started also nung release, but hindi siya kaya kasi ng currently ng laptop ko. So
Speeding up.
we wait for the PS release since we are a PS player.
Storm, hear my command.
Isa lang yung nakuha namin. Like, ito ba yung you have to, yung para makakapag-choose ka if sino yung specific na mapupul mo? Tama ba? Kasi if yun, isa lang. Yeah, dapat ba dalawa? Dalawa ba yung or baka sa mga old players lang yun.
Think you can catch up? Coming in hot. No biggie.
Yeah, baka yun.
Still fine and dandy. I can do this all day. I can do this all day. That's up. Watch and learn. Pew, pew, pew. I can do this all day.
Yeah. I used it yesterday.
All day. All day. It sucks to be you. All day. All day. All day. All day.
I guess, yes, kasi umbos na yung ano kayo, pang-convene.
Let me be your blade.
Oh, bring it on. Heads up. All day.
Yeah. Ako yung napul ko doon sa may, siya yung pinili ko si Verina doon sa may, ano, yung may option para mag-choose. And then yung isa ko is Calcharo. Si Verina.
It's time.
So what I research, based on my research, parang mas malakas siyang support. Yeah, that's what I heard sa mga guides. Verina is very parang essential when it comes to the team composition. Malaki yung tulong. Just don't know.
be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now...
I see my way clear.
The hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need a... concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
It's time.
Swift and resolute.
Otis,
War spares no one.
Sever!
All is fair in war.
Swift and resolute.
Target, let's slip the dogs of war.
Swift and resolute.
I'm sorry, what is MC?
Leave it to me. Moment of resonance.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
Target confirmed.
Like your main DPS, right?
Swift and resolute.
Target confirmed. Unleash the fangs. All is fair.
Swift and resolute.
I mean the main character, the rover. I guess.
I think I found something, Rover.
Okay, I see. Thank you for the tip. We'll definitely do that.
Watch out!
They said nga, yung sa mga napanood ko na, unlike
wouldn't it attack us?
Genshin, yung main character dito is very strong and magagamit mo talaga siya throughout the game.
It seems to only tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those for this one, probably turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. I just sensed some complex feelings from it. Rover, I think I know what's going on here. It seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. I can sense the pained cries of this. The village is crying. Something truly based on the evidence we've found, and perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being discovered. There must be something we can do. We may find the victims nearby. I can feel someone connected to
Nice,
what happened
nice.
here.
Yeah, we'll take note of that.
I'll inform Chusia about what happened. Sorry. I know
Thank
it
you for
doesn't
the
sound
tip.
very convincing. It's just a hunch of mine. Yeah, thank you, Rover. Please stay vigilant. As for the little one here,
It's time. It's time.
ritualistic wooden plaques. Why are they here? These plaques are usually placed in ancestral shrines. They seem to belong to a different time. I remember reading about something like this. People held large-scale ancient rituals periodically in their villages.
I see. Let's check somewhere else.
For that, we're not yet decided if we are gonna be F2P. Still checking or feeling the game muna if we want to, be an F2P or at least, be a casual player na mag-subscribe dun sa like the 1 month subscription.
But it doesn't look like a war zone. Look, there are many footprints.
We're still checking.
Here.
Parang.
These are someone was. These cards. Ah, I see. The Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxidus, but it's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords. They've caused terror attacks of various scales around the world.
Fusing humans and tacit discords.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by lower-ranked members called Artificers. Above the Artificers are the Overseers, leaders with eerie abilities and unknown intentions. They pose a far bigger threat. No one knows their true intentions, and there is one particularly insane Overseer. He's a man who sees no order and revels in destruction. They belong to this one Overseer I'm talking about. If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers, who knows what kind of cruel and twisted atrocity.
Yeah, agree. Since farmable naman pwede mo naman i-farm yung mga like yung mga kailangan mo dito. So, yeah. Pero we'll check. We'll still check the monthly subs.
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent so much time on it.
Yeah, it's like 300 PHP.
If you need to hear it from me, the cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment.
If that is monthly, just think now you get a Starbucks.
Don't worry. I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that to begin with. I heard you've lost your memories. So, that makes sense given how fragile you were when you woke up. Or I would have no need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the but out of all the onlookers, before you knew anything about this, you are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face. But truth hurts sometimes.
Yeah, sure, let me know. Kasi we need help talaga. So for for co-op, mga max of how many players ba dito? It's like 3 players din ba? Like each party. Or each di ba sa isang party merong 3 players, so 1 each ba for co-op?
I know you are not
see.
one I can sway with. My goal is simple.
Question, for the monthly bosses dito, pwede rin ngayon yan? Pwede siyang i-party or i-co-op?
Observe the surroundings a little
Or
more
hindi?
and tell me what you see as you learn more about this. And before that, I don't want. Why do you have to assume
Ay, weekly
we
boss
are
pala.
culprits?
Hindi pala siya man.
Maybe
Weekly
you should
boss.
be asked. I won't tell you everything just yet, so go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? How typical. The age-old tale of... But let me ask you this. Do you truly... Let me give you a couple... The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes
just like with sa Genshin kasi hindi rin yung weekly bosses hindi siya rin pwede party. So same pala dito.
I'm eager to hear your version. Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food, and when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of fables. Stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths but they always draw from real life, don't they? The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin, their own focus. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations. Like us now, caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no head. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part.
Okay, I see. Pero yung weekly bosses dito, they have like fixed level or it will be depending on your level then. Okay, I see. Thanks. Ako,
One
mukhang
day,
malayo pa
the
naman kami dun.
shepherd visited the shepherd brought them
Kaya
promises
kailangan,
of
we have
abundance
to,
and protection.
do
Nope,
the main
quite the
quest
opposite.
para
The
ma-open
shepherd
yung
took
mga
with a wave of his hand. The
features,
shepherd
other
could
features.
grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading. They no longer had to struggle for survival. The flock worshipped their shepherd. What's wrong? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure. Oh, so you are right. But the world we live in, it's up to the...
It's time.
The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new... As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you? I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desire. But true equality is scarce. The world was never a fair place. Wouldn't you agree? To receive equal retribution, one must give more, and more, and more. When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their
It's
options
noted.
carefully.
Actually, I just
When they
found out
can make someone
nung
else
watching the guides today na nale-level up
they
pala yung
are
mga
rushed
echoes.
to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may want. Funny.
So,
Isn't it?
recommended 5-star 5-star echoes ang recommended na ipa-level to the max level. Right?
Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated, but suddenly the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon...
Grindang malala.
It's time.
Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story? Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Brilliant answer. You saw past the true culprit was not the shepherd, but the white lambs who chose to follow his rule. The shepherd never forced them into anything. He merely presented a choice, a possibility. No one would have been killed if they simply refrained from making those wishes. Their greed and indifference were the cause. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Of course, as always, life was the most valuable thing they had to offer. Here's my final question. What happened to... Don't run. What is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock never found out about it. They were deceived.
Almost there. Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too
Yeah, I prefer na mag-walk lang pag nag-explore para at least yung mga marami kang makukuha ang mga gamit.
Some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. So they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story, Rover? What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out? The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other, they had it. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock. Fun answer, but no. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I... Well then, let's see if this black lamb is going to...
Yeah, I'm actually planning to use interactive map para kasi ano eh, para mas mabiling
Welcome
matrack
to the realm of endless
yung mga
chaos. Now is your
nakukuha
time
mo
to
ng
think,
chest, mga ganun.
Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, red. Who's this? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces. Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think. Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces.
Swift and resolute.
It's a brutality. Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Tell me, do you want to be the rules?
Ako nakuha ko siya ng early, hindi siya heartbeat.
Black Lab. If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the soul?
Ito, yung gamit ko ngayon na character, siya yung nakuha ko.
Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the Black Lab can reclaim the trust of its herd. Eventually, there will be
I'm not sure.
victims or oppressors.
Strike the shadows. Weaklings. All is fair.
Swift and resolute.
Such a...
Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh! Should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from him!
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come. But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice. We'll meet again. In the not-too-distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? No. Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. It took me some time to break that barrier. Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Yes, that is a possibility, since Scar had been here before. Let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened? It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound... We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual took place. What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Look. I can't believe it. There is such a big opening down here. How place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do this? Given his powers, it doesn't seem too hard for him.
Keep your eyes open. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Sanay lang na pag may kumikinang, kukunin.
Please, are you trying to tell us about something hidden here? Where did it go?
Yeah, at least now we know.
That girl just wanted it, though sacred. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here to convey her last wishes.
Yeah,
Please
next
excuse
sa tip.
me. It's getting a bit too cold. Sorry, Rover. The air was heavy in that place, without any wind to speak of. But I could still feel so many emotions and desperate cries for help.
You can get
I
drops
couldn't handle. The villagers
while
were a complex
watching my
mix of
stream.
emotions.
So
Hope,
check for the
resentment, and
Twitch
despair.
drops. Sayang
And
reward.
what was the diary's owner longing for? My apologies. I got lost in. I wish I could say such tragedy, but I still lack the confidence to make that claim. It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. To become someone with the strength to stop them from ever. I cannot stop the lament. Really? Dwelling on it won't do us any good. Let's go. Yes, let's go.
see. So there's really a lot to learn. So, okay. Thanks. Let's go.
Here's the thing. We could really use your help with this ongoing case. We've been getting a lot of missing persons reports recently. Nobody ever saw those people assaulted or anything. Some of those people are even resonators, or they've served in the military. Since you're always coming and going from the city, can you help me watch out for anything weird or suspicious? Thank you so much. Knew I could count on you. Ring me up when you spot anything sus, yeah? Later.
The Seance Society. Never heard of them before. They said they have a solution?
It's time. Who's the prey now? It's time.
I see my way clear. Your kindness I have certainly received. Naturally, I'll work for you in return.
This power, it's mysterious yet reassuring nonetheless.
As I grow, even my breaths feel lighter.
I'll handle your commission. Alone. I see my way clear. I see my way clear. It's time.
Ah, talaga? Okay, let's check. Where can I find it? Ito ba yung parang ano? Ah, ito. Ito yun, no? Sure. Yung box. Oh, pero palang free. So, isa lang. Should I choose? Hindi pwede makita yun. Okay. Ngayon na lang. Do you recommend to level this up? Ah, okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I'll level it up later.
It's time. Keep your eyes open. Who's the prey now?
Surrender
Swift and resolute.
All is fair in war.
Haha, medyo matagal pa yun. We'll try. Hopefully, makapag-play at least like 3 to 4 hours. Ba't ganun? Hindi nag-a-attack yung echo. Paano kaya yun?
All is fair in war.
Swift and resolute.
Ah, okay, I see.
I will be there for everyone. I will be there for everyone.
Parang in-equip ko lang siya basta-basta kanina.
Leaving
So,
the
I'm
past.
not sure the...
Let's reach hopefully.
I see my way clear.
Ah, okay. Ah, okay. Pare type.
This house. The hour is upon us. An unexpected discovery.
Who's the prey now? All is fair. Misery follows. Hey! Sever! Hey!
Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness.
It's time. Keep your eyes open. It's time. It's time. Who's the prey now? All is fair in war. It's time. All is fair in war. Sever! I see my way clear. It's time. Who's the prey now? All is fair in war. Swift and resolute.
Leave it to me. Luminous energy. The fruit of evolution.
Swift and resolute. No hesitation. Hopefully this helps.
It's time. Who's the prey now? All is fair in war.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. Hopefully this helps.
I see my way clear.
It's time.
Okay, I see. Thanks. Giging ano lang, OC. Just getting overwhelmed lang. Sa yeah, I see. Thanks. Medyo fast pacing yung story niya and well plotted naman. Maganda yung concept or how the story goes. Just wanna know what's
It's time.
yung intention ni Magistrate. Bakit, you know. So, ayan. Looking forward for the story.
How did it go? Anyone hurt? Let me check on you. Phew, you're still in one piece. Okay. Anything new about the tokens? So those Fraxidus goons are here in Jinzhou now? Things are more serious than I thought. Beats me. Those wackos are hell-bent on making their own resonators. Said there's no right or wrong when it comes to resonance.
They use mechanical manipulation to integrate parts of tacit discords into seeking power with such gruesome acts. I cannot bring myself to understand them.
That Scar guy you mentioned sounds like he's on a whole other level. How did the fight go?
It seems he didn't intend to kill us. I don't know what he wants from us. But Madam Magistrate may have intended to hint something by letting us run into him.
I still can't wrap my head around what happened in that village. I went over the files. That case is ancient.
It was what happened to the village in the end.
Well, same with the other, other games.
Don't worry. The crooks were brought to
Meron
justice
talagang
and most
times
of the
na
villagers
it's
were
gonna be
relocated
like
to new settlements.
slow yung
But I didn't think
transition niya or
anything in the files
introduction
about that
for
little girl you
some
mentioned.
reason. Pero generally,
We need to take her away.
I'm good with how the story goes and yung transition niya. Kasi if you play Genshin, it's
If only
more
we could
boring.
capture him.
Mas parang mas nababagalan ako sa
I'm so
how
lost. Why
yung
did Madam Magistrate point
progress
it to
ng
Chichi's
story
village anyway?
with Genshin. Ang daming parang side
Scar went there to
ano
tamper
pa,
with
parang
the
side
site
quest
and mislead you with
to finish the
fake clues.
story. Yeah, I agree.
The Fraxidus was
Comparing
planning to tell
to
you something about
the Genshin,
what had happened in that village.
with the story,
Then our
mas
magistrate
mabilis,
intercepted by
fast pacing
leaving
yung
there before
story
they
dito compared to the Genshin.
Madam Magistrate knew they were. Her token was a warning that the Fraxidus.
How so?
Though, with the plot of the story, medyo, yun, maganda din naman yung plot ng story nito when it comes to, or compared to the
Maybe she
Genshin.
got someone looking.
Or maybe she prepared other means of protection.
I don't think I follow.
Well, actually, may pagkakahawig nga sila because the main character din with Genshin is, meron siyang parang, he can't remember anything din. So, parang merong pagkakahawig.
Come to think of it,
Mr. Mortefi said it's an intricate puzzle box. Yes, it's the 12th shichen of the day. Now we have the shichen of Wei.
So Rover, you gonna try it now?
Symbols on the larger disc represent time, and we need to align the. It's working. Symbols on the smaller disc represent direction, and we need to align the. We have Tielong of the east, White Tiger of the west, Vermilion Bird of the south, and Black Tortoise of the north. According to the clues we've gathered, it should be. It's not working.
Wow, you really solved it! Wait, I don't think it's something we're allowed to see. Quick, Yang Yang! We should turn around. Come on, just go ahead and see what's written inside.
I see. The grand libraries in Huanglong are renowned for their vast databases. The grand libraries are vital for Huanglong's data security.
Kinda like a big piggy bank inside the city hall. Data what?
Yes. You'll find the most comprehensive and accurate information there. Rover, If you need to visit the Grand Library, there is a strong link between your past and Jinzhou's history. Second, you must be a really significant...
So you're super important to Jinzhou, maybe even all of Huanglong. Wow, I think we stumbled upon a real big shot when we didn't even know it.
What's the matter, Rover? Something wrong with the sundial? It is Jinzhou's political center, and it's also located at the city center, if that's what you mean. The city hall was built when Jinzhou was established. It's a popular landmark for locals giving directions. Why do you ask, Rover?
See? What did I say? Come on, Yang Yang. It's just a one-on-one meeting with Madam Magistrate. Relax, relax. Hey, are you really trying to stress her out?
I guess you're right. Still, please be careful. We'll be waiting for you.
Keep your eyes open.
I want to finish the story. Para, wala lang. I wanted to know more about the story. Parang, ano naman, I find it interesting naman, the story. Yun lang kailangan, nakakape ka before you do it. Kasi parang medyo nakakaantok yung mga conversation part. It's what happened to me on playing this on my first day, like yesterday. Nakakaantok. Pero, ayun, maganda naman yung flow ng story, so I guess I'm gonna finish it.
All is fair in war.
Yeah, actually that's what I observe. Kaya parang mas natripan ko siya kasi hindi gano'n ka nakaka-boring yung convo or yung yeah. Nakaka-boring siya in a way. Pero yun nga, maganda naman yung story, so goods lang. Ayun. Apa siya? Ayun, siguro yun. Yung mga side quest pwedeng skip yung dialogue. Buti nga dito may skip eh. Kasi with the Genshin or with the Hoyo games, you really have to read everything. Yun yung one of the complaints ng mga Hoyo games player like Genshin. Walang skip. So, wala kang choice kundi talagang basahin. My God. What's happening? Hindi ako na. Parang sumakbo.
Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. Follow me. It's time. Keep your eyes open. It's time. Keep your eyes open.
Oh, nice. Good to hear that. Yeah. Actually, like me, I just started streaming on this last month. So it's quite new.
Keep your eyes open. It's time. Keep your eyes open.
Where do you usually play? Are you playing in your computer? Nice. Well, hopefully this year then. Naging PS5 slash PC gamer na din. Makabili ng PC. I might end my stream maya maya. I'll gonna change a game. I'm gonna play Helldiver.
hidden passage. As I expected. That must be the entrance to the database. Part of the building is submerged. I should be able to find the hidden path underwater. It seems I have a puzzle to solve. Guess I'll check on the mechanism in the middle first. I see. The control panel here does look like a musical instrument, so to gain access to the database, I will need to recover the 5 missing notes stored on those sonodiscs. What is that sound coming from behind the symphodi? This must be one of the missing notes. Now, how do I connect it with the symphodi?
Wow. Yeah, good night, bro. Thank you for tuning in and for the follow. Talk to you soon. We will need your help in the future. Thanks. Yeah, we play until morning. Yeah, thanks.
The
Good
sword
night.
holder just lit up, as I expected. The drum over there seems to have unlocked. A bell just raised out of the water. So that's what it meant by having the bells guide my path. A new walkway has shown up. I must have solved the first puzzle. Seems I will need to look for more sonodiscs in there. Tacit discords? Inside the city hall? No, they are not real. They must be some kind of digital simulation. Seems there are guards here. Interesting how I'm not hearing sirens. I suppose it's telling me where I can find the next sonodisc. I think it mentioned a direction. That sound. It's coming from the west.
It's time.
Sige, sige. Bobo nga.
Keep your eyes open. Follow me. All is fair in war. Nowhere to hide. All is fair in war. It's time. Summer! Keep your fangs. All is fair in war. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open.
over! Nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide.
Nakakapanot pala to. May secret door pala dun, bobo.
This is the second sono disc. I should bring it to the Symphodi.
Tanga-tanga. Pinakita yung secret door dun.
The water level just dropped again. There's another 2 drums, one in the east and another in the west. I may find more sono discs down there.
Keep your eyes open.
It seems locked. Guess I'll need to activate the other one first. So this is the right way to go. I'm being fed just enough information to work out the puzzle. This does look like Miss Magistrate's doing. The drum on the other side is unlocked. Guess I'll go check on it before I leave. Just to be safe. The music I just heard. It must be the sono disc. Here it is. Time to deal with the guards. Jinzhou City Hall is the political hub, while the Grand Library holds vital data. I've retrieved the 3rd sono disc. Time to head back. Another platform. The bells will lead my path. Huh. I'll go work out the passageways.
It's time.
This feeling. I'm being watched. Must be another sono disc. This is the fourth missing note. Almost there.
It's time.
Now the water is all gone. One last note to go. This is the last one. They've prepared quite the welcome for me. Swift and resolute.
Fruit of evolution.
Hopefully this helps.
All is fair in war.
I have the last sauna disc ready. Time to go back to the Symphondai.
It's time.
At last!
Now I should have access to the database.
It's time. It's time.
So this is the Grand Library. I'm not seeing anyone here. Well, it wouldn't hurt.
Thank you for leading the way, Rover. What a magnificent place to set foot in. Extensive, exhaustive. Oh, how I want to carve the place inside out and blow it all to shreds. Thought you'd seem a bit more surprised. I wonder why. So you've laid a trap for me. Interesting. Do you really think you can trap me here?
You will not escape.
What a shame I can't stay and play with you a bit longer. Till we meet again, dear friends.
You're not going anywhere.
Who's the prey now? All is fair in war. Strike! Stay calm. Saw that coming.
this helps. Break. Bad timing.
Target confirmed. All is fair in war.
Swift and resolute. I sent you closely.
No hesitation. Target confirmed. All is fair. Misery follows. Sever!
The fruit of evolution.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. Hopefully this helps. Strike the shadows.
Target let slip the dogs of war. All is fair in war. There you go. It's done. Sever! Who's the prey now?
You just offer yourself up to be my prey? Now, it's just the two of us. Stow away that irrational anger of yours. I just have a friendly reminder. Seeing is not always believing. Why are you so sure they told you the truth? Don't jump to conclusions so soon. Why are you so stubborn? Why can't you place some of that trust in me? Or do I have to crush you to make you behave for once?
Die is cast.
Life is in everything. The fruit of evolution.
Target confirmed. Too slow. All is fair in war.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. Hopefully this helps.
Saw that coming. Sever!
Fruit of evolution. Fruit of evolution.
Hopefully this helps.
War spares no one. The die is cast. Stand down.
Hopefully this helps.
Blue. The fruit of evolution.
All is fair in war.
Strikers, hopefully this helps. No hesitation. Hopefully this helps.
Target let slip the dogs of war.
It's time. Swift and resolute. One more time. Striking shadows. The end has come.
The fruit of
The die is cast. All is fair. It's time.
the fruit of evolution.
Hopefully this helps. Bad timing. Target confirmed. Unleash the fangs. All is fair in war.
So you knew I was following you all along, huh? My Elysium only... So you've joined hands against me with Miss Magistrate here. It does. You're always so...
Are you all right, Rover?
Of course he is. Consider my moment of failure a gift. Choose me. Huh. I see. So she then, as the winners... Would you be so kind as to tell me how you set me up?
Now I have retrieved the magistrate's message for me from the puzzle box. But it only points me to the Grand Library. There's no meeting time. Something... I've solved the puzzle. The discs have been rotated, and the two symbols are now glowing. With this glowing light, a shadow is cast onto two other symbols. The black tortoise of the north to the city hall. And the time reads, the Shikshin of Cho, in the wee hours of the morning.
It's been 3 days. We both made it on time. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Jinshi. It brings me great joy to see you, Rover. To show up as a projection again would be ill-mannered of me. Please rest assured, or perhaps you would like to verify it? It is nothing to be concerned about. An emergency forced me to leave, and I only had the time to prepare some tokens for you. Yes, the Sentinel of Jinzhou is correct. The Sentinels guide and guard humanity as a symbol of our civ. When a region's sentinel goes absent, chaos is bound to ensue. As this news could lead to civil unrest, please keep it a secret. Jinzhou's sentinel Jue is being held captive by the Fraxidus. I had to postpone our meeting and put all my effort into finding its whereabouts. Yes, our thoughts are connected. Unfortunately, I haven't. I can feel Jue is in danger. The good and precisely, the Fraxidus plans to advance another lament and cause disasters worldwide. Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou. To track you down, to test your strengths, and to make you join their cause. To abduct Jue and to resurrect the Threnodian. They must have discovered your value. Likely from one of Jue's Should you refuse to join, the Fraxidus will likely want to eliminate you, so you don't get in their way. I have a plan to apprehend Scar. Once we capture him, the Fraxidus won't be that much of a threat to you for the time being. If you are willing to lend us a hand, I will ensure your safety during our cooperation. Thank you for your trust, Rover. Speaking of which, you seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens. Impressive, Rover. The threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than meets the eye. One of the Threnodians will soon be reawakened. They are the enemies of human civilizations. Born from the dark side of our collective consciousness, we have been doing our best to prevent the disaster. Indeed, you have defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your bare hands. It is the tacit discord that embodies the concept of warfare. Resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble, those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The Crownless is a tacit discord that possesses powers from the reviving Threnodian. Jinzhou is a border city with an unbreakable will and a strong spirit of resistance. However, we also fear the constant wars and loss of life, and the Threnodian can prey on that. You, however, you were able to defeat and absorb a Threnodian-related tacit discord with your bare hands, and resonate. Meanwhile, Huanglong's records mention a hero with similar powers who saved our nation during the Threnodian. To uncover your true identity, this could be a helpful lead to pursue. Yes, based on my own deduction, and the prophecies of Jue. You mean the unfinished statue of Jue? I see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered? Since it's related to our sentinel, I might be able to help. Rover, the memories of, as I mentioned earlier. Yes, I do remember. In other words, the unwavering presence by our resonators tend to live a longer lifespan. But it is indeed unprecedented to live hundreds of years without any sign of aging. So many mysteries about you remain unsolved, and your age is just one of the unknowns. Sorry, but I don't know. Jue's lab. I pray you will find your answers there.
Rinig sa stream ko tong ano.
The Threnodian is resurrecting, and
Itong
our nation
convo.
is in grave danger. This reminds me of the Threnodian War all too much.
Hello, rinig ba ako?
This has something to do with your
Aro.
mysterious appearance in Jinzhou.
Ay, hindi ako dinig. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello.
Not really. I don't plan to believe in a hero showing up out of nowhere and protecting us. I'm just presenting. Thank you for considering they are my people. I am saying this because I have faith in my abilities, and even more so in the bravery of Jinzhou's soldiers and our people. You deserve to make your own decision about this after uncovering your true identity. I appreciate everything you've done for us during the past few days, and perhaps even... Once it all settles, I am ready to accommodate, and if you ever need me again, you need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. How does that sound? Scar, you are now under arrest for committing multiple felonies in Huanglong. Do you have anything to say?
What do I want to say, huh? While I'd love to tell you another story, I guess that's not what you want to hear. Let's cut to the chase, Madam Magistrate. I'm getting bored already.
Very well. You will
Hello, hello.
answer only
Can you hear
our
me?
questions
Can you hear
from
me?
now on.
Are you drunk? Who's drunk? Are you drinking?
Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
You kidnapped Jue, and stop dreaming you can force Rover to...
How confident you sound. As the Threnodian's resurrection approaches, Jinzhou is barely holding on. How much longer do you think you can keep up this facade?
Thank you for your concern. We have crushed your schemes once, and we can do it again. I have one last question for you. Abducting Jue, stalking Rover, and setting up an ambush in Chicher village. You couldn't have accomplished that all on your own. Unless...
Unless I'm not the only overseer in Jinzhou? right? I have answered all your... You can try to stop us with all... Now, I have... You seem convinced we caused the disappearance.
About Jue. What else do you know?
Come closer and I'll tell you, Madam Magistrate. It's a secret for your ears only.
How dare you? Madam Magistrate,
No. It can't be.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more. What if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandons you now, of all times. Need I say more? We're merely adding a touch of extra fuel to the fire that will soon consume all. Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
watch out!
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation. Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms, and I look forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
Sorry, Rover. Is it a ploy to create distrust? Jue is the guardian sentinel of Jinzhou. It is while I am the final
Buti na lang hindi
decision
rinig sa
maker.
stream ko.
Thank you. Jue can predict the future. While justice may not be universally agreed upon, its decisions have consistently served the best interests of Huanglong. For that, I suppose we will have to talk to it in person to find out. In addition, Rover, to the Awakened One. I suppose so, but the ongoing war has made it a very
Boss ko lang
dangerous
narinig ko
place
sa
to go.
stream. Hindi ko
Since you
hindi
won't need to
narinig
go
yung
there
boses
right
niya.
now. Not until when the raindrops fall. I know you're here. Have you heard about the... It's an organization shrouded upon your awake, but please don't. While up, they have been monitored thanks to their extra help.
Hindi ko na naintindihan
My
yung
meeting
story.
with you
Mamaya
once,
na nga
this
lang.
Blake Bloom is their symbol. The Black
No.
Shores members usually wear
Na-distract ako
one.
doon sa lasing eh.
This photo is yours to keep.
Is that your rep? Rep mo yun? Set? Rep mo yun? Oo.
Rover, are you alright?
Ang tagal pala ng kwento na to.
I see. The Black, since you are likely being closely, I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. They could prove to be your valuable allies. I'll do my best to find Jue and tell you everything I learned from it once this is my promise. Yes. Please. Sanhua.
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During
Sa
my
tanong
absence,
skincare mo.
please help me handle my responsibilities in Jinzhou.
Ang ano, kanina ang ano, ang
Understood.
liwanag.
Should I continue protecting that rover?
No need.
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but he just faced an ambush in the Central Plains. What if...
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn him if he runs into another powerful enemy like Scar, he'll eventually have to confront them on his own. Sanhua, you can place more trust in Rover and me.
Understood. I will. My lady.
Both the interrogation and my
Scar only needed the two of you as
He decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only such intricate puzzles.
No detail is too small. I'm sure he understands. If everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue, I will meet him in person eventually. So, what did our captive from the Fraxidus tell you about Jue?
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Well, that is unexpected.
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much.
Where was it when you last...
It was... in Mount Firmament. Unlike Jinzhou City...
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived. And where...
I'll find Jue.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap.
I understand.
Would you let which...
No. I am the Magus. The prophecies speak. My job remains unchanged.
Is that your...
A single strand's neglect, birth. The safest option is for me to go in person.
Very well. Since we are all this time, remember.
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point. No matter what, I will do what I must.